Alright, we just ended up cutting off that last time, so let's go back in without credence or precedence and just hope it doesn't happen again. Damn it, I had a nice little eulogy in the beginning of that last one, and now it's wasted. Wasted! Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Dolphins. This is gonna be an experience. Alrighty, let's try that again, shall we? This time UMass getting the ball to start off. Not much of a return for B. As stated last time, Wood threw 5 touchdowns last week, but also a couple ill-advised interceptions. So we're going to hope that we can do a little better this time around. And what a run from DuBose to start the game! There's a bit of a how you doing? Take to the side. Good strike for Valentine. Second and inches. Give it right back to DuBose. First and 10 motion. Oh, he got caught up on the line. Nothing doing on that one. And the sure-handed Neighbors can't hold on to that one. Normally he's pretty good about them. Third down and 10. For the men-at-arms, and O'Doyle can't hold on to the easy one. Oh my goodness. This is the same thing we were seeing back in the game last week. Have shots, have ways to make plays, just can't secure the ball, and now Miami's taking the field. Gonna start from their 28-yard line. John Berkeley under center. Berkeley tried to get loose on the option. Unfortunately, nothing to it that time around. Quick strike, has it, and has enough for the first. Just a slight inside step gets him around the corner and takes him to where he needs to go. And he's gonna be wrapped up. The pressure gets home. Double A, Austin Alexander. They don't have a lot of muscle on this line. What a spin move to put Berkeley on his rear end. Nice little cutback, gets him 10 of those yards right back. Third down and 6, Berkeley from the gun. Blocking, there's a flag down. And it looks like it's going to be on Miami. UMass's going to decline that and send it to 4th down. So trading punts here in the opening stanza. And what a move around, and Figures has to be stopped by the punter. Wowza. Quick strike to B, an absolute whiff on the lead block, but a good gain. He could have taken that a lot further than he did. Second and a single, they go right back to B. Has the first and then some. Mike B has been having an incredible set of games for the Men-at-Arms. And that's not just me saying it, that's a whole lot of people saying it. A motion from B. Now here comes Figures. It's a fake to Figures. They find Figures on the outside and give him 7. Second and 3, complete to O'Doyle. Able to hold on to that one for the first down. UMass trying to put points on the board before the end of the first here. And B makes his way up the field and close to the first down marker. Second down and 1. No one's looking for Wood, and Earl Wood is going to run it in. Touchdown, United Matthews. There's a couple avenues he could have went, potentially throwing the ball. And he's a little shifty for an Earl. They don't often give him the run and look. But boy, when they do. Right now, United Matthews holding on to a 7-0 lead. Shembo able to get this one to just inside the goal line. And what a shot by Cassidy to put him on his rear end. DeFlew. I'm not sure exactly what Berkeley thought he saw on that one. Inside carry, they faked him with the inside zone. Good gain of 7. Where do they go here on 3rd and 3? Inside, Berkeley is clobbered, and he's gonna be held just short. And that's gonna do it for the first quarter. Just about. You give it to him on the flat, but what a pursuit job by the men-at-arms. Not much of a return for Figures. Not much there for B. Give him 2. United Matthews with a 7-point lead heading into the second. We got 3 more of these to go, folks. Second and 8, and DeBoe's churning the feet, making this a much safer 3rd and 4. And Wood cannot get it out. The heat was coming and couldn't release it quick enough. That's the danger of throwing in that formation. They just bull rushed. Shembo once again entrusted to boot a good one. And it is a good one. Gonna bounce him to the 15. Still just 7 points separating these squads. And Butterfingers from the tight end. Second and 10, tried to get him with a delayed handoff. Not much effectiveness there. Third down and 6. Berkeley uncorks one deep down the field and a good deflection from Johnson. Had the one-on-one matchup he was looking for. But Johnson able to get fingertips on it. And another punt for the Canes. Figure is able to almost take it to midfield. And Hawthorne over. No gain for B on first down. Now staring down the barrel of a 2nd and 10. Quick strike catch from Bradford. 3rd and 6. Now befalls this team. And it's once again tipped at the line. Wait a minute. UMass going for it on 4th and 6. And Wood! Not fast enough to get there. Gain of 9 on first down. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a back and forth chess match here. Points at a premium. 3rd down and 5. He's got him over the middle. UMass sending heat again, and Berkeley is dumped. Time they only rush 4 and they get back everything they just lost and then some. Right over the seam, and they take it into the end zone. Well, that's the risk of going for it on 4th, folks. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes you get egg on your face. Here they find the right alley over the middle. And are just an extra point away from tying this up. 7-7 game now. Figures gets caught up on his own man. Not much to speak of. Good 3-yard completion. Just had to get a play off before the play clock ran out. Time was not kind. Second and 7 and Neighbors. Cannot hold on. Third and 7, complete for B. And a timeout called. Shembo's been a busy man today. They're calling on him again. And what a shot on the return. Not much to speak of on that play. Third down and 1, and one of their linemen is down. That's going to burn another injury timeout. Third and 1, and that was a bad decision. If any of them had eyes in the back of their head, that one could have been picked off. And instead, we're still playing the return position game. Quick give to Valentine. Give him some kind of breathing room. The completion to Hawthorne, but these little bitty gains ain't doing nothing for you. I mean, they're good for the stat sheet. What they are not swell for is getting you down the field. Although they very well could open some holes later. You can't ever hate the quantity or quality of that. Just like that, with a quick outside strike to Neighbors. With 11 seconds on the clock. No time for Wood, and that's going to be the end of it. Ladies and germs, points are harder to come by than pickup lines at a Catholic church. 7-7, heading into 2. And what a defensive job from United Matthews, keeping this much better team on paper relatively in check here. Now, if only their own offense could figure out this funk that they're in. Minus a small, but Jesus Christ. Crazy work. As we fall into the second half. Another good shot from Figures on the return. Keep him from starting out too far up the field. Now, UMass has done a pretty good job of keeping this diverse unit in check. But what do they have planned for the second half? And a good chase down tackle from Alonzo. Between two men, and he still catches it. Through contact. Third and inches, and they just fall forward and get it. Dagnabbit, there's no stopping it from that short. Pause. Good pressure from the outside. They've tried to add a change of pace here with the run game. Heading out, sends a screen, but can't corral it. Berkeley was getting harassed up the middle. We got 3 to one side. He's going to come down with it, but he's going to come down with it short. Not much of a run back for Figures. There hasn't been much of a run back for anybody today. This UMass offense still looking for answers, and whatever hole Dubose had closed in a heartbeat. Tries to use the quickness of B to make something happen, but ladies and gents, we've been trying all day here. To make something happen, and finally, Valentine able to come down with one. No luck on the run game on first down. They go back to the well on second. This time B with a little more success. And once again, no room to maneuver, and that might even be even worse. B having to leave the game. Due to an injury. That is not who I was throwing to. Why would they give me the player icon if I can't throw it to him? Because my thing was right over here, was who has a step, but for whatever reason, he didn't have a player icon. So I instead go to the other side, and it's picked off. Fun. I love it when this game works, which is never. Ooh. UMass defense is doing their job to keep them in this ball game. Because otherwise, it has not been. Play fake. Looks over to the side, has his man, and takes it out of bounds. First and 10, Berkeley is wrapped up again. That's the new guy. No, it's still Alonzo. Maybe that's not, that's still him. Oh my goodness, they were not fooled at all on that play. Unfettered were they. That's a screen for the outside. Thankfully held short, but Miami has a chance to take the lead here with a late field goal. And they do. Up 10-7. Now, a lot of people don't like defensive football games. I think they're great. I just hope never to be playing while one's going on, if you catch my meaning. Wood has had a rough day today. Can he make something happen? Not there. Second, it's a gimme to the outside, and B. Oh, he's looking rough. As opposed to everything else in this offense, which has looked swell so far. Third down and 9, and Hawthorne cannot hold on. Oh, man. Well, they managed to put 3 on the board. Oh my God. And they finally break one wide open. And at the end of 3, just a 3-point deficit, but UMass is reeling at the moment. Can they find an answer? That's going to be a hold. Push them back. You bastards. Has him quick on the inside, and Welp, so much for the down and distance deficit. Ya fuckos. Held and wrapped up was Carr, and United Matthews trying to keep them out of the end zone at this rate. That would be ideal. And he comes down with it! Just has the inside shoulder. It's the one time you're thankful for an underthrow. As now they take a 10-point lead, and the pressure is on United Matthews to score this drive. It's fine, I didn't want to return that kick anyway. Good break off, and here comes Wood down the field on the read option. Big gain for the quarterback. B is back in there, only a gain of 2. For your troubles. Valentine nudges forward for a first down. Dangerous, and somehow, thankfully not any worse. Whew. Got your boy stressing. Good strike from Bradford, and he's in! And quickly done before the 2-minute warning. Whoa, hey, I didn't like that one bit. That would have brought them to where they could have won with a field goal, but now they've done themselves in. Now they need a big play to happen. Their defense to come up one more time. It's not going to be on that one. That's going to take us to the 2-minute. There was your buffer play. Done and buried. UMass selling out to stop the run. Makes a second stop, but they gain a lot on that play. Third and 4 incoming. Holds him. Ooh, not a great return. Not much room for one. Gonna have to play smart. Great gain on first for O'Doyle. And B pushes upfield. Solid use of clock so far. Wood couldn't get that pass out, but the incompletion does stop the clock. Oh man, folks. We are in the weeds right now. Good strike for Harris. And now quickly, right back to the line of scrimmage. Time is not to be wasted. And now 56 seconds, 55, 54. Complete, but Figures is going to get hurt, which is going to take 10 seconds off of the game clock. Valentine gonna have it. First and goal, Hawthorne is short. Time is ticking. Wood into the end zone. Quickly back to the line and the QB draw. To skirt your way in.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And now they're taking that on the kicker. That's going to make this even easier for Shembo. Put all your might into this boot. Out of the back of the end zone. And now 25 seconds from the 25-yard line. 25 seconds is crazy. Looking, Berkeley. Taking his time, gonna be hit. 2nd down and 4. 2 seconds, 1 second, no seconds. Barkley gonna be sacked. Game over. And the Men-at-Arms have beaten Miami 3 straight games. Last second QB draw from Earl Wood with seconds to go. And the Men-at-Arms with the upset of the week. It wasn't easy. But a huge 4th quarter comeback. UMass defense holding Miami to 228 yards of offense. Berkeley went 17 of 23 with 2 touchdowns and 209 yards. Carr was the big one yards-wise. They hit a couple of them on shorter routes. I didn't know Valentine threw the ball. 24 of 34, 209, a touchdown and a pick for Wood. But the hero of the game, with the sneak into the end zone. Six grabs, 48 yards for Valentine. That was the big one today. And what a show from this defense. 3 sacks from Alexander. Ladies and germs. What a contest. That's what I call content right there. The game started with a Wood touchdown run and it ended with a Wood touchdown run. And I need an aspirin. One pass touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns for Earl Wood. Well, it has nothing to do with me being old. Thank you very much. I'm not old. I'm 28. Silk with a more convincing win against NC State, 28-14. Getting back in the win column again. And now Lynn takes on his baby, his former first team, his pride and joy, his child, the TWA Dolphins. And ladies and germs, up next for the Men-at-Arms, three straight wins after that loss to Pitt. Up next doesn't get any easier. 6-1 Clemson. And then after that, we start getting a little easier. Just a little. But until such a time, folks, as always, my name is Tiger Thor. Have a good one. Stay together. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And maybe, just maybe, we'll do another party game tonight, because that What the Dub was fun as hell. Stay with me, guys. We'll see.